Hello, long time no speak. It's Jabba here, and long time indeed. Actually, I Substance Painter 2 hit the store yesterday, and so naturally I'm having a wee look just to see what differences there are. Oh, obviously there's the change log and stuff like that, but just like I thought I'd have a little nosy around, and just for first impressions, so to speak. Now, one of the big things, it now has iRay support, which is handy for people, especially if they're perhaps making things for products for Daz Studio. Because it renders in iRay now as well, then you'll perhaps be able to get a more of an instant result. You like to see how things look. Okay. There are some things that are mostly good because we're looking at things and we're going, well, things have been added. There are more alphas now that are coming as default. Ye there's Now they have added some particles. Brushes. I believe now because they were saying that they were going to be giving us more things to be more specialized for hard surface. There's a couple of things I feel are still missing, but who knows what's going to come in the future. Um, I think we need some more basic square brushes, for instance. Um, okay, now particles. These are all what we've always had. There's nothing new here. The tools, and once again, however, what we have over here is we've got our materials, our smart materials. This is completely new smart masks. I have not actually tried to wrap my head around it yet. It's just a case of first impression. First impression is there's a new tab, and wow, there's lots of stuff in it. Um, so certainly based on the preview, it's looking interesting, shall we say? Interesting. Now, there are some extra smart materials have been added as default. I've got custom ones in here as well, um, and it looks like they've actually removed some of their old default materials from the material settings. It's like uniform black dirt, for instance, is no longer there. Uniform anything actually is no longer there. Um, so the metals, I think the metals have been renamed to pure. Um, so I think these were the ones I think that used to be like uniform gold, uniform copper, uniform iron, etc. I believe that's the case. I could be wrong, um, but uh, but for stuff like that, it's easy enough to hang on if we just apply that. If you're wanting to change the color, um, then it's, you can change it to whatever color you actually want your metal to be. But obviously it's nice to have like a nice easy starting option of, oh well, that's default brass, that's default gold or silver or titanium, etc. It's but Yeah. Anyway, okay. I better not drag us out. Actually, it's just sort of a general first impression. It's continuing where it left off, really. And I know people are complaining that the upgrade price is rather steep. Um, I was hoping it would be a bit cheaper myself as well, but but at the same time, if you want to use it, then you've got to pay the money. It's as simple as that. It's a no. One other thing I do like is they no longer have your information in the bar. So I no longer have to worry about like covering that up with an image or something if I'm streaming. It's I'm no, it's no longer sharing my information, my registration information or something like that, in the top bar. Yeah. I think it's there's a couple of changes to the actual store as well. Or should I say they've introduced or reintroduced a substance store. So at their at their website, um, these seem to be for obviously everything is designed for the professional. So do not expect things to be 10.99. Yeah, yeah, you know what I mean. It's like here, um, $60, and this is for um, like displacement data for a female face that is like a 60-year-old woman. Now that in itself, it's like it's very specialized, but it would also save someone a lot of time who is perhaps someone who makes characters. Um, because it's now providing like a base displacement maps that you can actually work from. It's and obviously there are other things like metal finishes. So you've got your different grains, etc. So these are things I've not actually gone as far as like looking to actually buy any of these myself at this point in time, because I do have all my custom stuff that I had from Substance Painter 1, which Substance Painter 1 obviously it gets uninstalled automatically when you install Substance Painter 2. So if you are wanting to keep any of your old default materials, then then back them up, save them in a separate location somewhere. Like I say, I think it's just the uniform black dirt that's missing. I believe the uniform everything else, they've changed it to pure rather than uniform in the name. I think that's what they've done. Now, as far as I can remember, I have not installed these myself, so I think these different irons are newly part of the default materials. So you've got your pure iron. Um, so you've got your brushed. Well, I suppose there. Hang on. Yeah, if we take a look at that there. Right, you've got your pure iron. You've got it brushed. You've got it galvanized. That's what it says, grainy. Yeah, grainy indeed. Grinded iron. Oh, okay. Again, you see, this is handy for your different grains for the different types of metal appliances, axe heads, weapons, stuff like that as well. As well as machinery. It's or hammered. So that could even be, like a symbol for a drum kit or something. It's a hand hammered finish. Okay, iron raw. Okay, yes, it's got its pock marks. Yeah. Okay, and rough. Yeah, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. And shiny. Okay, no, I was just curious about that. I know I should not really be doing that when I'm supposed to be doing just like a quick first impression. But I was just curious what they were going to look like. Okay, I'll leave it at that. I think. Like, thumbs up from me. Well, I use Substance Painter all the time anyway. So it was quite natural for it to be a thumbs up from me. But the interface, it generally loads a little bit longer than Substance Painter 1, but the actual materials themselves load quicker. So swings and roundabouts. The only time that I had a crash was when I clicked to pause the iRay rendering. That was the only time that I've actually had a crash so far. Um, and I've still got all my custom materials installed as standard. It's only the default stuff that it replaces. As rather than any, so all your custom stuff, that's all still safe. So there it is. Here's one of my custom materials that I use myself. And that's applied to this little spaceship, or whatever it is. Okay, okay, right. I'll leave it at that. Shock horror. And I'll hopefully catch you next time. Right, cheery, bye.